Hey you guys, what's going on? It's Tanya. This is video number 2 today. This video is how to pick out a natural hair stylist, okay? And it's not really natural hair, I should say. So let me go back. It's how to pick out a stylist, okay? And I'm going to apologize because this video is going to ramble. I already know because my mind is like right now, several different things are coming in to it like what I need to talk about. And I didn't write anything down, which I normally don't, so I apologize. First thing, I just got my hair cut. As a birthday present to myself, my birthday was last week. Leo, hello. Leo, Maine, Lioness. Yes, I fit the total package for Leo. I'm a pure Leo. I don't have any other astrological signs that I associate with. But anywho, so I really needed to get my hair cut because, as I talked about in the prior video, I had split ends, not that many, but a little bit, but I had lots of fairy knots, and my hair was starting to be frizzed at the ends and not defining itself at the ends, so that meant it was time. Moving on. So we have about now probably 4 to 5 natural hair salons here in Louisville, Kentucky, and the one that everyone goes to, I have nothing but love for them, nothing but love, but you literally have to book out your appointment like 3 months in advance. You can't just call them. You can't decide, you know what, I need to get my hair trimmed. You can't decide you want to get your hair trimmed on Monday and expect to get an appointment anytime within 3 to 4 weeks. It's going to probably be 3 to 4 months before you get an appointment, not exaggerating. So anywho, so I've tried another salon, and you know what, we're not going to go there because that's not what this video is about. Let me talk about the video about. The video is about my stylist, Stephanie Harris, and how do you know you have a good stylist. Now, Stephanie did my hair when I was relaxed, and I'm going to try to keep this video as positive as possible. So at some points, again, I'm apologizing, I might stop talking because I'm going in the wrong direction, so I want to stay positive. But real quick story, I've been relaxed on and off since my senior year of high school. Got my first relaxer when I was a senior because my friends got relaxers and I wanted to be relaxed also. They all had relaxers for a long time. My mother wouldn't let me have one, so I finally snuck with my grandmother because my grandmother always had my back like that, and even when she probably shouldn't have, but that's a different story, and got a relaxer. Well, my hair went from being down my back to up to my chin by the end of my senior year. Like my senior portrait, my hair is literally to my chin because it had broken off so bad. Yeah. So anyway, I go natural throughout college because I'm poor. And then once I graduate from college, I have a job, I have money again, so I start back getting relaxed. So I've been relaxed on and off for about, what, 15 years? Okay. So when I came home from college, I found a person who I met to do my hair through someone else, and she did my hair for over a decade. This was my girl. Well, I changed jobs, and with my job, I had to travel a lot, and I was only coming home maybe every month. So I went from getting my hair done by this person every week, every Thursday, to calling when I knew I was coming home, and she couldn't fit me in, which, again, we're going to move forward. So I had to start looking for another salon and another stylist. And I found Stephanie probably a year into looking for a stylist and not fitting personalities with anybody. And let me tell you about her. And I want you to take this, let's say that you're relaxed right now and you're just thinking about transitioning, okay? Or you're relaxed and you want to be relaxed, you're happy with being relaxed, and you just need a stylist. Or you're natural, whatever. Let me tell you about Stephanie. So I go into Stephanie, and I sit in her chair, and I'm a little, you know, little kind of confused because the whole salon is a white salon. So I'm kind of like, okay. And I'm nervous. But Stephanie does something that has not happened to me ever when I got my hair done. Stephanie sat down with me and said, okay, tell me about your hair. Tell me about you. but aren't you the stylist? Don't you know my hair? She's like, yeah, I know hair, but tell me about your hair. What makes your hair special? What? You want my opinion on my hair? Okay, that's a new concept. No stylist has ever asked me about my hair. They just knew it, okay? She took the time to get to know me and my hair. First thing that made her just phenomenal. So we discussed my hair. We discussed, you know, how my hair acts in the summertime, how it acts in the wintertime, what my challenges are, what my hair loves, everything. So she was ready. Next thing that has never happened before to me. So she starts preparing for the relaxer. And she puts base on my, because she asked me if I burned, and I do burn. I have a sensitive scalp. So she put base on my scalp, but then she took it one step further. And again, some of you guys might be like, this is ridiculous, Tanya. All stylists do this, because they don't. Because let me just tell you, what I'm going to tell you had never happened to me in the 15 years getting my hair relaxed before I met her. Stephanie put a protectant over all of my already relaxed hair. She did that because here's the problem. When you relax the hair, you are putting a chemical on there to relax the curl pattern, okay? Typically, when you're relaxing, the person who's relaxing your hair will relax, they will overlap the part that's already been relaxed. That's how you get over-processed hair, because hair that's already been relaxed is being relaxed again when they're relaxing it, if they don't put any kind of protectant over there. So she put this like petroleum-based stuff all over all of my hair that was already relaxed, so that hair did not get over-processed. What? Yeah, she did. On top of that, after she did my hair, which was totally freaking flawless and phenomenal, she oiled my scalp. You heard me right. This woman put her fingers in oil. Well, it wasn't oil. It was like what I used back then was the Mazzani Night Intense Cream. So she went out and bought a jar of that because she asked me what I used. And when I called to make the appointment, and she oiled my scalp with that. Love that girl. So I went to her until I cut my hair off. And then, like I said, when I went natural, I started doing it myself. Because, you know, when you only have an inch of hair, why do you need to pay someone to do that? But anywho, so I'm on the phone with my girl Yolanda about a couple of weeks ago, and I'm talking about how, you know, I'm not going to go to that one salon because I'm not going to wait 3 months to get my hair cut. And I knew how I wanted to cut my hair, and the person who was available to cut my hair, she was not going to cut my hair. The next thing was, I just couldn't figure out anybody to do my hair, because the other person I had do my hair before, she did an okay job. Now, when she straightened my hair, it was the bomb. But her detangling methods gave me the worst migraine, and it hurt so bad. I'm not even tender-headed. Bring it back, Tanya. So anyway, talking to my girl Yolanda, I'm talking about, you know, getting my hair cut. I'm trying to think of a haircut person. And Yolanda was like, do you know anybody white? And I was like, what? She goes, Tanya, white girls can cut hair because that's what they do. You know, as a black person, we go out and get our hair done, you know, for relaxers, and we get our hair done every week. But we're always shy about some scissors. Most of us are. Not everybody, most of us. So we don't, you know, we're not going to get our hair cut. Whereas at most white salons, they do their hair themselves all the time. They only go to salons for color and cutting. So those girls can cut. Yeah, it's a stereotype, I know, but it's true. So I was thinking to myself, you know, Stephanie is white. Actually, she's not fully white. She has a little bit of black in her. But anyway, we're going to move on. I was like, Stephanie's white. And Stephanie can cut the hell out of some hair. Why don't I call her? So I called Stephanie. She works at Essential Salon in Louisville, Kentucky. And if you're ever in Louisville, you definitely want to check her out because she is the freaking bomb. So let me give you her. I'm going to give you, let's see here. Okay, she works for Essential Salon. The number for the salon, I don't even have it on here. Well, her number, see, I don't know if I should put that on YouTube though. If you want her number, get at me, okay? Just send me an email and I'll forward it to you, because I don't want to put all her information out there because it's still a lot of personal information unless you, you know, really want to know because you're here, you want to get your hair done, because then I'll give you her information. So just email me or call me or whatever. But anywho, so I go to Stephanie and, I mean, look at my hair, you guys. Come on. Fierce, diva, Leo, looking good. She washed my hair, conditioned it, just massaged my scalp so well with such a great shampoo. And then she asked me questions about what my hair needed, what I wanted to achieve. You know, I told her I didn't want any heat damage, so she's very cognizant of making sure I didn't have heat damage. She straightened my hair, and then after she straightened it, she cut it. And just watching her cut it, she knew she knew length was most important to me, retaining length. So she trimmed it, she started in the back and trimmed the back and retained the length, and then she started cutting out my leg because I wanted layers. I wanted long layers. And that's what she did. I mean, look at it. My hair is perfectly stacked. I love it. So I guess the main point of the story, like I told you, the main point of this video was to tell you how to pick a stylist. You know, don't look at race, because hair is hair. We've talked about this before in videos, and I'm going to get New and Haley on here one day to talk about hair better, because Haley knows hair. But hair is hair. Whether you're white, black, or in the middle somewhere, Asian, Latino, hair is hair. Our hair is all made up of the same things. It just depends on, black hair has one extra layer on it that other races don't. That's it. I don't know about biracial hair. That's a good question. But anyway, hair is hair. Doesn't matter what race of the person who's doing your hair, as long as they know about hair, okay? And as long as they know how to take care of your hair. Stephanie took such great care of my hair. I mean, look, my hair was bone straight. She went over it in several places with the flat iron numerous times, but because she used an awesome heat protector, look at me. I mean, it's great. My hair is fully defined. It's totally went back to its curl pattern with no problems. You know, it is what it is. So, when you're looking for a stylist, number one, make sure they care about you and your hair. Make sure they're asking you questions about you and your hair. Number two, make sure they know what they're talking about. Make sure they understand hair. My girl, Stephanie, has curly hair too. She wears it straight a lot, but then she understands that when she wants to wear it curly, she wants to wear it curly. So she knows how important it is to me to keep my curl pattern and not have it damaged. And she listens to me. Again, I just can't say how many times it's important that you have a stylist that listens to you instead of just telling you what you need. You need to do this to your hair. You need a reconstructor. You need protein. You know what? I'm natural. I don't need protein treatments unless I'm probably going to straighten my hair. I need more moisture because my hair craves moisture, whereas somebody else's hair who may have low porosity may need protein. But stylists sometimes don't realize that. They just know what they learned in school, but they're not continuing their education when it comes to reading up on hair, reading up on things, so they just know parts of it. So again, learn your hair and learn about what it is that makes your hair do the best thing possible. I guess so your hair can put its best foot forward. And make sure that the stylist that you have who is working on you feels the same way you do. That's it. All right, you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.